I mean, we're up against the priest. Do we want to keep value in our hand? I guess I could keep the servant. Servant is a 4 attack minion. Nick heard it. It's true, Ochi. I am Danish. Yeah, we lived in Denmark for a year. Yeah, I farm noobs. It's a Deathrattle Priest. Alright. Well, this is a pretty bad opening hand. But I don't really feel like giving him my Talnos. Let's see. I can get up to speed on 4 and 5. Which is still pretty bad. Do I just drop down the Talnos here? But I could Talnos Lightning Storm later. I guess I won't. Yes, High rolled a 1/1 totem. Exactly what I want to challenge this evil Loot Horde. Loot Horde, you're going down. You're going downtown. But no, he will go in a Shifting Shade. Or that. Also not much fun. Firebloom Phoenix doesn't do that much here. This is not the hand you use to farm quest priests. I think I want to play the Firebloom Phoenix here. Because I want to play the Servant of Kalimos next turn, I think. To get that discovery, and I need to have it activated with an elemental. Lots of Turtle and Preservers. Well, I have the option to play just Talnos Lightning Storm. But then I would need 1 high roll on the Barnes or it will grow. He even has enough minions on the board to trade into the Servant. If I don't fail to high roll, this will be a 5-3. I can accept that. Let's see. Ha ha ha. High rolled. Shaman player. Experienced Shaman player clearly piloting this deck. That Potion of Madness is unfortunate though. Giving him an extra card. Not what I wanted, but can't win every time. Then I guess we go with the Tar Creeper. So we're in 4 out of 7. I'm going too slow. Unfortunately, I am going too slow and I will not be able to make this. I need to kill one. I need to kill the first form of Cairn here. Yeah, I'm too slow. I'm going to actually lose to a Quest Priest and that feels bad, man. He's looking for that Shadow Word Death. He found the Shadow Word Death. Extra copies of Shadow Word Death are pretty sweet. I love Shadow Visions. Such a sweet card. He needs to heal the Cairn though. I guess I need to kill Cairn with the Blaze Caller now. I want to play out a Firefly as well. Yeah, I guess I can drop 1 Firefly. Fills up my mana curve, gives me another minion that might be able to do something at least. He has 7 cards and he's 5 out of 7 on his quest. So this is looking really bad. Ooh, that Hex. That Hex. So he has had an extra Shadow Word Death and an extra Hex. And that's pretty bad. And now he has Amara. And I don't have a Hex. Okay. How do I survive this mess? I guess it begins with the Servant of Kalimos. come on, let's get a good one. Blazecaller is a good one. That's the pick here. Kill off the minion. Play a Tolver. Okay. But anytime I get him low, he can just bump himself back up to 40. Yeah, or I wrote a blog post about Shadow Visions when it was revealed, if you remember. And this is such a good Shadow Word Pain target. I mean, he hasn't used a single Shadow Word Pain yet, so he has to have one in hand, right? He's halfway through his deck. He didn't have a Shadow Word Death either, he had to look for it with Shadow Visions. The second Shadow Visions. Is that a Shadow Word Pain now? It would be pretty hilarious if it was. It's not a Shadow. Okay, well it can be something else then. But he's just chilling and waiting for me to deal 20 something damage, and then he can do more. We'll see. Should I have a Bloodlust in this deck? That would actually be a little bit more scary at least. What if he has a Dragonfire Potion? I guess I can commit a Flame Elemental on this board. That will still activate my elemental synergies for next turn if I want them. J-Baggers, why don't you use a dedicated deck tracker? Extra copy of that one too. Sweet. Why don't I use a dedicated deck tracker? I don't know. I just haven't felt the need to use one. I mean, I am running Tracobot, so I often show the statistics at the end of my stream that collects the wins and losses all the time. So there's that kind of stuff is going on in the background. Let's make a couple of more minions. Refill the board. See where we get from here. Including one 4/4 that's really nasty for the priest to deal with. But now I know that he has another Dragonfire Potion in his deck because he was able to pick up one with the Shadow Visions. So the Shadow Visions duplicating as a Dragonfire Potion and as a Shadow Word Death in a matchup like this, that's pretty sweet. Obviously I still have Kalimos coming, I still have another Servant of Kalimos coming. Did I use all the Blazecaller yet? I think I used all the Blazecaller. But what if he is running Nesot? I mean, he has to be running Nesot. What do I do when he plays the Nesot turn? Because I don't have Devolve in this deck. In the original list that I made, I had Devolve. But then when the meta turned out to be really fast, then I cut the Devolve from the deck. Because I felt that I just didn't need it anymore. I find it so useful. There are chances that they have a card in hand. Yeah, you're right, that would probably be pretty useful. I can see that happening. Let's break some bones. Hit some face. I guess I'll make a Tar Creeper. Now Tar Creeper will survive a bunch of things. Let's try with that. I know he has a Dragonfire Potion there, but I don't have an answer to his Nesot turn. That's what worries me the most. I mean, I have another Lightning Storm and another Maelstrom Portal in the deck, but I have not been able to find them. Priestly, just chilling. I mean, if I miss dropping an elemental on the board, then that means that I don't have my elemental synergies lined up, which gives him an opening. So lots of interesting play and counterplay here. I'd really want to find the Servant of Kalimos to get myself more elementals. Did I use both Fireflies yet? I can't remember. I used at least one. Alright, the priest is actually going to play something. A gluttonous ooze. Interesting. Well, I guess that gives me an excuse to drop the 5-bloom Phoenix. So that I can kill off that one. This goes down to 2 health, comes back up to 3. I guess it's fine. I guess this is fine. I want to leave space on the board. So I don't want to hero power now. Okay, so I have a Hex in the deck. And that's the second Dragonfire potion. Okay, well that was guaranteed to kill anything I play. But can I even commit Kalimos? Because once he goes Nesot, do I need Kalimos to clear that up? I'm 13 cards, he's at 11. Will I be able to take this match into fatigue? That's something I'm pretty interested in. Right now, because I'm unable to apply that pressure. Because I know he has Samara in hand, he can heal to 40. In a match like this, if I had Bloodlust, I would have been able to kill him a couple of times. But I guess he also has figured out that I probably do not have Bloodlust. I guess I'll go in with just the Hot Spring Guardian here. Let's see, I want to drop these elementals slowly. But he should have a Shadow Earth Death here, right? Well, that works. Oh, that was a pretty nice Flame Tongue Totem. Do I need to commit something to this board? I mean, I could obviously Blaze Caller the Mistress. It just feels bad to Blaze Caller that, and then the Blaze Caller is going to eat a Shadow Earth Death and die. That would isolate the Flame Tongue Totem at least. Perhaps I needed to play more minions. Let's see, what can I roll? Can I roll a spell damage totem? No. I think I'm going to Blaze Caller that. Blaze Caller is going to eat a Shadow Earth Death. Then it depends on what else is he going to want to drop on the board. And he also has one more card left from my deck already. And once the Nesot turn comes, he will have more. Now there's the Shadow Earth Death. So that's his first real Shadow Earth Death. Then there's the 2 Shadow Earth Deaths that are... Oh, one was generated. Do I break my Elemental Chain? Is that the opening that he's looking for? Well, I know that I want to kill the Flame Tongue Totem. I guess I'll drop the Stone Shaper. This will break my Elemental Chain, but because I have only one Elemental in hand in addition to Kalimos, I think that is acceptable at this point. Even the full Nesot board does not kill me immediately. Unless he's also running Divine Spirit Inner Fire in the deck. In which case it might. Did I need to play this one next to the Flame Tongue Totem to protect it from Shadow Earth Pain? I'm not sure. Haha, Maelstrom Portal from Thoughtsteel, sweet. Ooh, high rolls of Flame Imp. Alright, can I roll a spell damage totem here? I cannot. But I do want the Maelstrom Portal. In order to clear the board, I will just have to hit here as well. Let's Maelstrom Portal the Talons away. And I think I want to activate my elemental synergies now. So let's play an elemental. He's down to 5 cards, I'm down to 10. But the problem is that there's still the Nesot turn. And he still has Holy Nova. I guess he's running 1 copy of Dragonfire Potion in the deck, so he was able to use 2 because of the Shadow Visions. I don't expect there to be another Dragonfire Potion, but I do expect there to be something else. No! That was a well-timed Dirty Rat. A very well-timed Dirty Rat. And he won the 50-50 pulling Kalimos out. That is huge. He is running 2 copies of Dragonfire Potion. Wow. He is actually running 2 Dragonfire Potions in the deck. So he was able to use 3 Dragonfire Potions in this game. Well, that's quite something. That's quite something. Playing 3 Dragonfire Potions in a single game. And he's running Holy Fire. What is this deck even? That's so greedy. This is so greedy. Can I roll a Healing Totem? Still cannot roll a Healing Totem. I guess I'll just freeze that one now. But what if he has a Holy Nova as well? Then I might not be able to deal with that. Now we'll see. I still have 1 Servant of Kalimos in the deck. Here comes the Nesot turn. And here comes the Maelstrom Portal. Okay. Now things are starting to get interesting. So we roll a Hero Power again. We roll the Healing. Then I guess we'll Maelstrom Portal this board. Yeah, that's what we do. So he will draw another 3 cards. He's out of cards, but he does have a bunch of stuff available. I cannot activate my elemental synergies this turn. I guess we have to wait and see. I have 1 Lightning Storm left in the deck. And I have the Hex. Oh, I needed to trade the Kalimos away then, I guess. Alright. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 damage on this board. There's 1 more Lightning Storm in the deck. Let's see. 1 more Lightning Storm. I'm pretty much all in on finding that Lightning Storm. That's 11, 12, 13 to 15 damage. Fire Elemental. 1 Lightning Storm left in the deck. If I hex the Nesot, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage on the board. That's still too fast. I high roll these now, but now they're not good for me. Yeah, I don't see an out. I mean, I kind of see an out in getting high roll on the totem and rolling and the lightning storm. But that's pretty much it. 6, 12, 13 damage. I will be forced to use the hex here. I get another Kalimos. Getting another Kalimos is good. Kalimos can also heal me for 12. But the downside is that I will have to use the hex here or I will die. So I need to hex Tinasot now. And that gives him an opening to play Amara. That's 8 damage, he's 3 off. Unless he has a card from my deck that deals 3 damage. Which he could. Only taking 4 fatigue by now. I won't be able to clean up well enough. I just won't. Haha! He got the lightning storm before I did. That was pretty painful, because I needed that lightning storm. Now I just die. He plays the Amara here, I have no answer. One turn too late. I actually needed to play the Firebloom Harbinger last turn. I misplayed. If I played the Firebloom Harbinger, I would be able to... No, I still wouldn't be able to clean up. If I heal for 12, I'll be at 18. He has 10, 12... He has 10, 12, 14, 15 damage. Well, I'm technically not dead. Technically I am not dead, but I guess in practice I am. Because I have no way to deal with Amara. Did I have one hex left or not? I can't remember. If there's a hex left, Lightning Storm hex, probably not enough still. Probably still not enough. Haha. I have a hex remaining. He found my hex before I did. That feels pretty bad, man. That feels pretty bad that he found my hex before I did. He found my lightning storm before I did, and he found my hex before I did. Oh, man. That was pretty bad. And that's not the hex. I just couldn't find the hex. I could not find the hex. I'm dead. Am I dead? Yeah, I can't kill this one no matter what. Oh dear. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.